if I'm going to leave the studs. I got the heater on till either we get some comments. If you can't hear me that good, I apologize. I'll speak up a little bit. I got some help coming. I'm just kind of waiting. I got this thing is good, but there's got to be a better way. This is not my forte here, but I'm making this rack because this is what we keep dealing with, and this shop is just getting smaller and smaller. It's getting full of doors. The more material, and it's just going to get busier and busier as the season goes on. Problem with this is, I probably explained this, I'm probably beating a dead horse, but the problem is, you put the stuff down, then you got, for vans, right, you got to stuff this back in, you got to take all this stuff off, right? We want this on here because, you know what I mean? Like, you want that. You want it, you know what I'm saying? So, you gotta handle it like 2 or 3 times, where I think this, you put a couple sections on it, right, then put your metal up, wada bing, wada boom. Let me turn the Wi-Fi off, because you know how this goes sometimes. Maybe should I? I don't think I'm going out. I think we'll be okay. Let's just hope we don't freak out too bad. The internet will hang in there for us. So I'm open for ideas. If anybody's got ideas, obviously you don't want to put a lot of weight up on the top, but this is more for the pipes. So I can probably actually start practicing with it. I'm thinking about putting a few furs out because I know this is going to screw me. Like if I was to put the door up against this, it's going to feel a little funny to me. Like it's going to feel awkward without having that other spacing. So I feel like I should put another spacer up there, possibly. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Probably doesn't make sense. It's like, what if I get a strut? Let me get something. I got to get something. Strut? Door section would be better, but strut works too. Oh my goodness. So if you come up with anything, and even afterwards, you can always email me, text me, all that good stuff, whatever. Just be like, yo, Dave, like I found a kayak rack that seemed pretty good, but it was like 200 some change. Probably worth it, but just the time. Start out with torsion too. What are we gonna do? We got a couple 16s, and then a 9. So a 9 would probably go there. Couple 16s, maybe. Yeah, it feels like that feels foreign already. What to do? With the contact part. Up there. Feels like it's kind of a waste. I do have some chunks left over from the job, so maybe that'll help. And hey, if you don't mind, by the way, if you don't mind, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It helps wake up the algo. Got these chunks from another job, right? Freebies. Feels like it kind of makes it hit right. Yeah, it kind of feels like it makes your brain think the right way. I think. Oh, I put a pump on. You don't send her home, so you know. There, that feels all right. Kind of you gotta, at least for me, you gotta make it kind of idiot proof. worked. It worked. Chunker. I'm gonna do a chunker here though. Something like that. There's that. There's that. I just like that. It feels better. Alright, so there's that. Another chunker. Probably do have some somewhere. This one might be too much. That depends on how you look at it. It's really not too much, depending on how high we go with this pedestal. I didn't really want to take the pedestal out. Not yet. You know, I'm waiting for something to talk to me. Because I have no clue. There we go. I'll live with that. I can live with that. It is a goofy looking, tripod looking son of a gun. Hey, he says hello, hello. Hello back at you. That's what happens when you get bored. Making a rack. Don't forget to hit that like button. I see we got one. One's better than none. Even if it's a half a half. Half a half? Half a like. No, we got all these are on the ground all the time, taking up all this space. So what I'm thinking is we bring them up. You know what I mean? So I'm calling it my Jesus rack. But it's I'm looking for ideas. If anybody's got something better, you could probably buy something metal would be maybe better. I like wood. I can always like get rid of it easy. You know what I mean? Thought I heard noise. What's up, PT? I'm open for suggestions. Need more room. Need more room. This is some kind of pathetic for a spot, but maybe it'll make it without. All right. Oh, that's pathetic. It's twisting now. All right, I'll try again. There we go. Hope that works. Just for a spacer. Another right here. Yeah, buddy. This one right there. Yeah. One thing I'll give Clope, they're very generous with the racks. So that's kind of nice. Definitely love it. Really beauty cards. Beauty cards. Was that all I got for? Could be. So I have to use full sticks. biggest problem was getting it to be stabilized. That was my biggest problem. Let's show you here. This was my biggest challenge right here, is trying to get this to stabilize, because that's just so rocky, but she's pretty solid now. Had to put a gusset across, chunk of wood across, 2 carts. That way, hopefully, like those can go on here, and that door can go on here, and we can go up. We got a lot of airspace, but boy, we ain't got no floor space, and this is where all the shipments come in. And I think, what, Monday? Oh man, Monday's already another shipment of doors coming in, and then I think what day is we got another batch Thursday. That's the big door though. That's getting on the job site. What's up, PT? Warming up. Oh, 37 back. Oh man, that's cold. Yeah, I think I looked. They're supposed to be warming back up, so that'd be nice. That'd be nice. I can't believe how far south it went. Definitely don't need that. I mean, I can see PT, what's been in your neck of the woods? Has it been, what's the economy been like? Job numbers came out, job numbers suck. I don't think the economy's still good. We got some big commercial stuff going on, so it just seems busy. But residential doesn't seem, I don't know, it's job numbers, job market sucks. I never thought about that, freaking out about the house down there. Yeah, I never thought about it. A day 12 rule. Ooh, new construction. Are you still running a couple guys, a couple trucks, or you down? What do you got? One guy? What's it like? What's it doing? Some of the residentials come out of the woodwork a little bit. Dude, freeze up. It might be a 0. Extension. Got burned really bad. It was we went to do that big door. I didn't have an 1.25 inch gear for the shaft, so we had to wind duplex all by hand. Not cool, boo. Those are just fillers. We'll see if we have to extend them out, which we might have. I should have left them longer, the arms. And then I can always cut the arms when I needed to. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. So I think I got some food being delivered. Someone will stay on too long. Let's see what the phone battery's at. working on, this is I call it the Jesus rack, jokingly, but it's a rack for some doors. I'm open, that's why I put it. I said, I'm open for ideas, tell me. The door's got to go up, though. I'll turn this off. All right, so here's the story. I should be a little better for audio. Whew. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Let's go through this. Let's go through this together, okay? Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. When you unload the truck, and I'm not mad, I just get excited. So when you unload the truck, right, I always like my sections first, typically. I'm like, put the sections down, and you can see what happens here, right? Ooh, got it right in the butt. You got sections, right? And then what typically happens, typically the metal goes on here, right? And so then now what happens is you back a truck up, the one that you're going to take for service, or you back your van up, right? And then what you got to do is, right, you typically got to take all that metal back off and dump it on the ground, and then let's put in the sections. That's how I like to do it. Put in my sections first, get the big objects out of the way, and then I just filter all the little stuff in, right? Well, that seems really stupid. I'm getting sick of it. Sick of it. I've done that for years. I've seen the guys here do it for years. So there's got to be a better way. Really don't have no wall space. You know what I mean? Like ideally, you kind of use something like this. But this stuff has gotten full over the years with weather seal and other things, and we're still kind of going through it. So I'm thinking, if you can put your door sections in here, lower sections, right? And then you can put some of your metal up here that go to that, you have the best of both worlds. You want to load your metal up? Your metal's right here. If you want to load your door sections up first, they're right here. So I think this might work. And I haven't seen anybody yet, which I'm really surprised. A lot of guys just put them on carts and then dig out their metal, I guess. But most people aren't running employees. So when you have employees, or even myself sometimes, I like things to be grouped together that I go, oh, this is all that. Oh, this is all that. Oh, this is that. So it's not going through and you grab the wrong radius of track, because that crap happens. Done that a few times. That always sucks. Double-sided panels on the bottoms to prevent damage. Double-sided? Ooh. Yeah, I'm thinking about either there could be a piece of dunnage or something, but for like 16x7s, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. You know, I don't want to add a lot of weight to it, make it real top heavy. Right now, my biggest accomplishment today was to try to make it, because these darn things rocked really bad, back and forth, really bad. And now you can see, I'm moving the whole cart now. She's pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty strong. Let's see. This is up here. That's pretty strong. That's a lot better than what it was. So I think this will work. Like I said, it's kind of a prototype. I kind of know what to do, not to do for the next one, if we end up doing another one. But I also like the fact that it's on wheels, and these carts, like I said, Clopay is really nice. They always are very generous with them. They get, like, the last job I was at, they told me, like, the guy's like, how many do you want? He's like, you want all 20? And I'm like, no. I was like, we just want one. So the carts work really good. I've always liked the carts. The carts have been pretty good. You know, they've definitely been a game changer, because when you got stuff that's coming in an emergency code red, which happens a lot around here, because we don't know when deliveries are going to happen sometimes. But I think we could do better with freeing up some of the ground space here. And like right now, like this, I don't like this. Because now if you have a truck that comes in, you're screwed. You know what I mean? Like for a delivery, it's like, where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put it? So. Elite ball? I don't know what's elite ball. Wife has something on there? Like, she just sends me something? She should know. Doesn't she know what I'm doing? So, there's that. That works. Otherwise, how you guys doing? What's the economy like? Website. Something. What the hell is she sending me? A bunch of smiley face. Are you stacking? Uh-oh, something went away. What do you guys see out there? What's the economy been like for you? Chip, you still working towards the door stuff? I'm all fired up, baby. Not looking too bad. I got to make a little clip about this because I know otherwise nobody will see it. And I feel like I must say it now. Did you guys know that the box store is a little different for the Genie screwdriver? It had the little foam piece, but it doesn't have the little dome. So we got another one. So I think that one's going to go here, and that one's going to go to the customer because we needed one for the customer. So, but I like this one with the little dome. Because that little dome catches when you walk in the door. It turns on, so you got a nice little light until you get around to your switch over there. That works out pretty good. So, it's just, you just can't keep it. It's like having kids. You know what I mean? You just can't keep it clean, man. It's like, this place was looking good a couple weeks ago. And now it's just full of stuff again. It's not fair. Come on, stop. Come on, stop. PT, did you ever get some software if you're still in here? Did you ever get any software? Working, but would like to be busier. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So that's why I'm asking you guys kind of what's your intel, because I guess they had to shut down, right? So they didn't come out with the job numbers, but we pretty much know from the other analytics, you know, the things are not, I don't know. It's one of those things, like things are plugging away, but it's definitely not gangbuster. And then do you guys think they're going to, did I hear again, talk about the stimmy? Maybe 2,000, you know how that goes. And they're going to give you like 1,200. They're not going to give you $2,000. But are they going to send out the stimmy? Because I need to know, because I'm going to like load up, because people get wild when they get the stimmy. And then I got to be ready for inflation. So then I got to get me a horse and buggy, because gas prices and stuff will probably go nuts. All right. So if you say we do about 60, 59? 59 works as well. Getting all snotted up here. What's up, Luke? PA area. Dork is taking off tons of new builds. Ooh, and all the old homes ready for new doors. Nice. That's Rusty's over in that neck of the woods, so he stays pretty busy. Must be a good area. It must be a good area. We've been seeing a lot of. We got this one now that's called, I want to call it Blister, but it's not. Blist? Blizz? Blist. I think it's Blist. I think it's Blist. Got M&M, A1, ProLift. They don't really do too much. Did I say M&M? There's M&M. Got a lot of new garage door companies floating around, coming from an hour or so away too. Over in this neck of the woods, I've been seeing quite a few new vans. I'm running like Joyce. I'm running. Okay. I don't think that's how it's spelled. Running it, and right now doing a pallet wall. Ooh, those are kind of cool. I've seen somebody, like a friend or something, posted one time. It's kind of cool. Are you doing that? Are you doing that in the garage? I swear on one of your lives, PT. Were you doing that in your? Are you doing that in your little man cave there out in the back? Is that where you're doing it? I thought the wall something looked different. I can't say for sure. Woo! 59, 59. That's the number. There. Come on. Come on. 59. That's it. All right. Gonna see you freezing. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like residential, there's been some. I think there's been like normal stuff, broken springs, broken cables, snap cables, but nothing too, nothing too gangbuster. But we don't have a lot of. There's a couple, but they're really, really big companies. You know what I mean, that build them. They're doing like a whole subdivision or something, not like a small builder. Oh. Ooh, call it my office. Nice. Yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta do that, man. It's gotta. Oh. That looks good. I can look at that here. Like that. There's that. Sweet. I think that's gonna work pretty good. Oh. What was it? Was it Luke? Luke, what are you running? You're running a couple guys, just yourself, a truck, a van? A Chevy Spark. I'm so proud of Josh. Josh used to run a Chevy Spark. He runs a van now. He was a bad to the bone man, man. He was running a Chevy Spark. Let's see, we'll throw this one up there too. It's gonna be a little on the long side. Yeah, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, boo? All right. Whoa, stay there, Kurt. Okay, there's that. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna say that one's up that far, so I'm gonna probably go a little farther. Not too far though. I mean, they're just fillers, so I ain't gotta get crazy. The old pow pow. Luke. Okay, so for one, we've got out of space here, but okay, so we got that. How are we gonna do it? My only pitfall is where to put the boxes. That's my one downside. Where are the hardware boxes? Like I need a shelf, like I need a piece of plywood, but maybe I get a couple struts up there. I could use, I can always use some dunnage down the road, but okay, so we got this. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Okay, not bad. I'm liking it. Oh, I didn't think about the track though. It's 7 foot. That's how tall the door is now. Told myself that was probably a good thing. Because, that goes, man, you got me again, right in the hind. This isn't too bad. This is all so new to me. Feels awkward. Okay, so we got that one. So if we do a couple on the bottom, right? Pros and cons here. What's the pros? What's the cons? I can do this. I can figure out this. There's a will. This card doesn't move worth a hoo-hoo. Now, here's another problem. They do not wrap the track together like some of the other companies. So, that's going to fall through. I swear, I used to have a bander. I swear I had one here. I think I could have thrown it up in the rafters, but I don't know. Whew. Who knows? All right, guys, I got some help coming. I'm gonna hop off here. It's just too quiet. You know what I mean? Everybody's out working. Everybody's doing stuff. I hope you're doing great. I will catch you on the next one. Adios, amigo. Take care. I gotta work on. Look at that. Look at that. That thing's so ugly. See you guys.